The other thing I want to talk about, which has been playing on my mind for a little while, and this is just a general topic about the media and politics. And now probably about 50% of you are clicking skip video, turn off, because you're not interested in media and politics. And I totally get that, because you're disenfranchised with it. But you've got to be interested in it, especially the people who stereotypically aren't interested in it, like the younger guys, because it makes a massive fucking difference to all our lives, huge difference. If there's something that I want to try and do, is just make people aware that you do have a voice. You don't have to just go, oh, all politicians are c***s and they're all as bad as each other. First off, I can't stand it the way the media berate these guys for doing something that may be slightly wrong. And you all join in as well. The public joins in it. And it's like a public hanging because someone maybe got pissed one night and did something stupid. Politicians, they aren't allowed to do that, right? They aren't allowed to do that. In my opinion, they are allowed to do that. I think they should go out and experience life as a real person and what real people do. We all make mistakes. We all do stupid fucking things. We sometimes do illegal things, but that's part of being a member of this society. You're not just going to come out of your mum's womb and be like some angelic fucking figure for righteousness and hope. You know, everyone makes mistakes, and I think it's disgusting the way that we all have such a go at these people who have effectively given up their lives, given up the fun bits of their lives in order to try and serve us. And they aren't genuinely trying to serve us. It's not like you get a shit ton of money for being a politician. Yeah? Maybe when you make it to the upper echelons and become a Tony Blair and retire, then you make loads of money because you just fucking sell your soul to the devil for commercial gain. But these people, they genuinely are trying to make... But they may be wrong, but they're generally trying to make things better for us. And we should allow them to go out and get fucked up every now and again and do stupid things and let them off, because who do we want managing and looking after us as a society? People who don't interact with us as a society or don't do the things that everyone else does. They have no idea that what it's like to be a fucking idiot every now and again. And I'd personally prefer people in government or even in opposition, whatever, to be more in touch with everything. And every party says that they're all out of touch. You know, Miliband's like, oh, Cameron's out of touch. Well, actually, Miliband, you're fucking out of touch. You're all out of touch because you live in a separate world where you can't do anything wrong. And I think it's terrible. I want people to be... what's he doing? I want our government to be made up of real people. So that's one thing I'll say in defence of politicians. It's so difficult to blame them when you've got to look at your own life and go, have you ever done something wrong? Yes, you have. Yes, you have. And it's not fair for people to lose their fucking jobs, their careers. Like that whole plebgate thing. First of all, this actually now brings in the media to this discussion. The whole plebgate, if you don't know what that is, I can't even remember what his fucking name is now, but a Tory MP was accused of calling a policeman a pleb because he was trying to get into Downing Street and this policeman was like, no, you can't come in. And he was like, get out my way. Apparently he said something like, let me in, you pleb. Let me in, you idiot. Now, he basically got absolutely raped by the media, by Labour, the opposition party, because Tories are basically supposed to be this upper-class bunch of fuckers. A lot of them are, probably. But the media and the opposition had an absolute field day with this, going, oh, look how out of touch these people are. You know, these conservatives, this guy, and he'd done so many good things for this country, and he dedicated his whole life to serving us and not doing anything wrong. And this came up, and now, anyway, he lost his job, and it was all, blah blah blah. And a few months later, here we are now, maybe a bit longer than a few months, appears it was all bollocks, and he didn't actually say it to policemen, and now it's all kicking off again, and they're going into this massive circle. Now, when he said this, it was the media just ripped him a new arsehole, and you just think, fuck you. Because they don't care, the media don't care. All media people are interested in doing is selling fucking newspapers or advertising space on their websites, which is the business model they're all trying to adapt to, and I hope they fail abysmally at it, because they're all fuckers. But that's all they're trying to do. So no one's going to write about, you think about it, no one's going to write about something which isn't sensationalised and overhyped. That is why you can watch it. Watch the BBC News tonight, and the BBC are the fucking worst for it. Watch it, and listen to what they say. Actually, really listen to it and think, would a normal human being describe an event like this? Let's say there was a river like burst its banks, and some water went into a cottage. Fairly common occurrence. The BBC would turn up and be like, the catastrophic disaster that happened to Mrs. Cromwell from 82 Riverbank Cottages. And it's just this massive over-sensationalised fucking shit. Oh, hello. The media just don't fucking quit. They just don't let it lie. They just have to make up all this fucking bullshit. Oh, a little mini Repsol. Right. Huh? Cheers, mate. I had the bigger one of these as well. The 1000, the Repsol. It's a good bike.
They're really nice, man.
Yeah.
Well, that's my thing.
See you, mate. Hang on, let's just recalibrate my argument here, because it's all going a bit wayward. So that plebgate thing is just an example of how it's all just a load of fucking bollocks. You look further into that story. First of all, it's a non-event story anyway. So what if someone called someone a pleb? For fuck's sake, come on. You're all adults, aren't you? Have you ever called someone a dick? You're just saying, oh, out the way, you dick. And ultimately, the copper was wrong anyway. He was holding him up for some reason. If you were late for a meeting and you're like in a high official government capacity, and some dickhead on the fucking gate was going, "No, you can't come in there, mate," you'd just be like, "Mate, fuck off. Come on, get out of my way. Don't be such a c***." That's what I'd have said. The expenses scandal was another abhorrent media cook-up. Personally, I don't give a shit. Personally, I don't care that those the MPs had those expenses approved. Well, hang on, no, I do care that they had them approved, but I don't care that the individuals, I don't think they should be hung out to dry and lose their fucking jobs. This was a while ago now, this expenses thing, but basically what happened is that for years and years, the government had been signing off expense sheets from its employees, its civil servants, saying, yes, you're entitled to that, yeah, sign off, all good, yep. And that's cross-party, everyone was doing it, because it was understood to be okay. And then suddenly it came that it wasn't, led by a major fucking newspaper. Oh my god, and you're like, hang on a minute, if you worked, let's say we all worked for Google, right, whatever, and you were putting in expenses because you had some expenses that were made, flights, whatever, you're working from home, you write some tax off against your mortgage, whatever. If it's fucking signed off and approved by Google, it's signed off and approved by Google, your employer. And in exactly the same way that these politicians have had their expenses signed off and approved, it's not their fault, is it? It's not their fault. You can't just say over the course of 5 fucking years, yeah, you can have all this stuff, it's all fine, and then it comes out in some dirty newspaper story by over-sensationalised pricks that, oh no, you were really naughty, you're a cheat. No, you're not a cheat. It's the system that was at fault, not the individuals. That's what I'm saying. It's the system that's at fault, not the individuals. And yet, the media just over-sensationalise and just fucking rip these people apart, and they lose their jobs. And all they've done is just try to make our lives better drives me fucking mad. And I think fuck them. So everything you read from now on, just take with a pinch of salt because it's all utter bollocks.